Alright, John Deere 650. This is mostly for my reference, but I'll post it. So, air intake there to there. Alright. So we have a temperature sender wire. And then I don't know why it's got electrical tape on it, but okay. Got a couple wires to the starter. Your upper radiator hose, radiator, fan, belt. That pipe there. Got one wire connected right here. Coolant overflow. Probably remove the muffler. We've got the feed to the injector pump. Throttle. And filter, probably for this fuel. Injector pump right there. So I'll probably just take that pipe off. Got some things back in there all dark. Got this cable here. Pretty straightforward. Probably diesel. Seed, yeah. Return, I'm not sure. Might be return. Not sure. Yeah, that's return. Okay. Alright, start it. Well, I may be exhausted, but I believe it's ready to pull. Got the radiator fan out of the way, exhaust off, all the return hoses, all the transmission bolts, transmission to engine. I got just 4 bolts on this side, actually 3 bolts on this side holding in. There's 2 over there, and then there's 4 over here. I got the oil filter off, you know, alternator and all that stuff disconnected. Make sure you also remove your battery, that's also smart. I had to take these arms loose, the brackets, so I could get these 2 bolts on both sides here. So that was ridiculous to do that. And then I had to take the hydraulic pump off, or the ejector pump, to get to these 2 down here, right there and right there. So, yep, gonna go ahead and hook her up to the rope hoist, and I believe it's all ready to pull. So we're gonna find out and get it pulled here. Sweet. Alright, well I finally got a shop crane, which assisted me heavily in removing the arms off of the John Deere. So, it's ready to pull. All I have to do now, everything is disconnected. All I have to do now is figure out how to get the axle out, and I think it just looks like a roll in a snap pin or whatever. And just slide that out, and then the whole entire frame assembly, this frame right here, will just slide out, fall down, and then the motor's held in by 2 bolts on the transmission, one on this side and one on the other side. And then all I need to do is just roll the whole front assembly out of the way. Got the transmission and the rest of the frame support on jack stands and jacks and stuff, and I think that's overkill, but I don't care. I can remove these brackets here if I need to. Bolts there. Yeah, it's all prepped to pull, and all I need to do is just get the frame off. There was another ground bolt right here. There's a wiring connector here. Runs through this grommet here. This is the drain for the radiator. Alternator wire. Just a whole bunch of stuff here. Just making a note as well. Fuel line there. Fuel line there. And there's an RPM tachometer cable that goes down there. It looks like a speedometer cable. Right there. That's what controls your RPMs. Whatever. Can't spin it fast enough. Got the starter removed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rebuild this engine, and then while it's sitting on the floor, I'm going to get a little squeeze bottle of diesel, and I'm going to start this thing with the starter in there. I'm going to start it on the ground, hook up the radiator to it temporarily, and make sure this thing is not rod knocking or making any noises anymore before I put it back in. So, we're having fun, and yeah, just good old John Deere. Leave it to them to make it complicated, right? But, oh yeah, and you also have to disconnect the steering bar. And it's really easy. It's just a 17mm bolt. Yeah, we're getting it going on here. So I found the easy way to walk the front end off. You see there's a gap there, so I just got the driveway and disconnected down here to make it easier. There you go. Just like that. Ooh, that's not good. Hey. Okay, so anyway, now I just got to go ahead and pull the rest of the front end off carefully because I don't want to damage anything. That looks okay. Alright. Neato! There you go. Not even 30 seconds later. There you have it. Now, I can move all this stuff out of my way, and this full tractor is being supported now just by the jack and jack stands there. So I undo that bolt. Ooh, I can walk through it now, sweet! Undo that bolt, and the engine will I'll just put those ropes all together, put it in the hook, and slide it out. Alright, Aaron, you're going to get a kick out of this. The Ford 20 spline clutch alignment tool fits and aligns the clutch perfectly, already checked. So, it's your flywheel, it's a beefy boy, and it's definitely got a rod knot because when you spin it around backwards, it stops. So, there's no rod bearing left on it. So, good, and then punch a hole through the block, so I think I'll be able to build it. So, here's where the tractor is sitting now, and it'll just, I'll get a better angle. It'll just sit here now until I get it rebuilt and everything. Just like that, and then the arms are right here. There you have it.